I think that when you're a child, you're loving creating, and it's so part of being a child. So there really isn't a time when you're not making things and creating. And I don't think as a child you know that there's this role as an artist, but that you know that you're going to be creating. That's what you're feeling most natural doing or enjoying. And then there's moments in your life where you meet people who are generous-hearted with their love of what they do, who just talk to you in a way and you go, it's possible. You're thinking about painting all the time. It's always there, and how you see the world, everything you come across. Painting is totally consuming. I'm in love with painting, colour, gesture, light. Ultimately, what drives you to keep doing and keep exploring that has got to be, I'm interested in colour and space, and finding that visual language that's very, very personal to you, to find a way to get these ideas that are constantly there onto this flat surface. I'm continually questioning. I think that is just the nature of being an artist. You've got a lot of questions, you're exploring what it is, and what's the best way to be present to the act of painting. There has to be some rules, because I paint very live, so when I come to a painting, all of that needs to be put away, all of that needs to have happened, so that when you're very bare in front of a painting, you're not getting in the way. You're as honest and as truthful to your subject matter or the impetus as you possibly can. There's never a deliberate attempt to go, I'm going to paint this place, or I'm going to look at this in that way. It's that I've been attracted by something that's interested me, and then I've explored that. And that could be literally a shot or something I've seen on the television or a book cover or something I've read, and I'm exploring that. And then at the very end, there are motifs, there are colours, there are relationship of space that you're like, wow, that's there. That's how I felt in that situation exactly. My family come from the Bahamas, and we spent a lot of time there, and there's a certain light, there's certain colours, there's certain themes, and I think it's definitely influenced me, because I perhaps paint a lot of light in my paintings for a British artist. I'm particularly out of my comfort zone when I'm painting in some senses, but then I choose deliberately, and have always chosen from when I restudied as an adult, to enjoy it, to love it, to do it with that approach, because you're doing it every day, and when you commit, it's a commitment for the rest of your life. To be lucky enough to be painting, to have that option to choose that, to grab it with everything that you've got, then it needs to be joyous. You're balancing structure, or I'm balancing structure with pure feeling and emotion. You're not looking at a place, you're not looking at something specific. So I'm translating what's in my head and what's in my body, a feeling that I've got in my body, into a visual language. And there's this balance of structure with this pure emotion. And that's constantly shifting as you're painting live. And it has its own rhythm. And if you can get out of its way and really, really just go with that, it will work its way. It will happen. The ego's strong. It comes in. What we know comes in strongly. And sometimes it'll trick us, and you just got to keep being, you know, brutally honest. And sometimes it finishes, you don't think it's finished, and then you come back and go, oh, that is done. That's it. It's got its rhythm. It surpasses what you had in mind, or it really, for me, captures that feeling like, whoa, I felt it. You feel it. And everyone will feel it differently, but something is felt, that felt sense of a painting. I think art is a very beautiful thing that is needed for everyone, whatever that is for each individual, whatever it is you love. It's important. It's really important.